When I flew for Channel 5, I did it for about 16, 17 years. I started in the late 80s. And people would come up to me and they would say, gosh, you know, it's so dangerous up there, isn't it? And I would say, no, I'm safe. It's those that are working down below me that I'm talking about and reporting on that have the dangerous job. So I respect you and I commend you. And I just want to have everyone just give you a round of applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My purpose in this position of what I do is to make sure that you're all okay, that you're safe out there. So 323-467-1070 is the number that you can reach me at in the mornings. And if you find that somebody's really not taking good care of you as you're out there working, I really, really, really want you to call. And I'll make sure I get the word out to try to keep you safe. And again, thank you so much for what you do. Thank you.
This is such a special and significant event, and I've been here the past 4 years, and every year, because it does seem that it is getting larger, and I get to meet a lot of you outside of this event. I'm humbled that you keep inviting me back because this is truly special, and ABC wanted me to extend their condolences on their behalf. When Jennifer York talks about being after the people who go after you all, it definitely fires me up as well. I definitely will challenge anybody to say anything, even raise a stink eye at the Caltrans family, because I am in awe of your brotherhood and your sisterhood. And I know you guys do the real work, the work that you do, which is absolutely necessary, but also absolutely dangerous. So I will do my best to push the move over. Thank you for that reminder. I did my best with Distracted Driver Month. I spoke to 6 different high schools, seniors graduating just last month, and I did my best to remind them that distracted driving, especially with such young drivers, it takes about 5 years to be considered an experienced driver. Prevent awful bad drivers. That is what I'm working on as well.
And this Workers' Memorial is one of the events in the year where we stop to value our people. And we remember those who have paid the ultimate sacrifice. Just last year, we lost electrician Fabian Bolivar due to a motorcycle accident after having just completed his shift working at the full closure. We called it the 5 and Dime at the 510 interchange. I recently dropped by a job site and spoke to Fabian's former crew. Ken Thatcher shared with me about the loss that the crew still feels, the loss of electrical expertise, his leadership, his friendship, his camaraderie, and it's still greatly missed. Fabian is one of our own, and his hard work and dedication will not be forgotten. Please let us take a moment of silence for our Caltrans family members who have lost their lives while on duty. One injury, one loss is one too many. We maintain one of the largest and most densely populated transportation systems in the world. This is not easy work. It takes a lot of responsibility. It takes partnership. It takes looking out for each other. It takes grit. Even with all of the safety precautions that we take, the danger is still very real to each and every one of us. We hope and pray that the drivers who whiz by us at freeway speeds aren't under the influence of a substance, or now even more commonly, distracted driving. But I am proud to say that you are one of the best workforces in the nation, and I am honored to be a part of this district and a part of the District 7 Maintenance Division.
Caltrans' new mission statement underscores the importance of sustainability. Certainly that applies to our transportation system too, but it goes to our workforce. We must watch out for one another to keep each other in our workplace safe. I was surprised to learn that District 7 has lost 32 employees. The Caltrans family has lost 183 employees since 1921. There are statistics upon statistics that I could quote to demonstrate the dangers that our Caltrans highway workers face while working alongside the freeway and highway. Just last week, a sweeper train was hit on the eastbound I-10 near the city of Terrace. 2 employees suffered minor injuries, all because a driver was late to court. When you have a chance, talk to your friends and family and neighbors and think about those working inside our work zone as not merely someone trying to delay their commute. Rather, we are working to provide a safe path for them to return to their families and loved ones at the end of the day. Within these work zones are sisters, brothers, mothers, fathers, colleagues, friends, grandparents, husbands, and wives, much more than people just on the side of the road. Your efforts and your work are very commendable, and I applaud you.
The CHP works hand in hand with Caltrans, our partners in traffic safety, to keep the motoring public safe that utilizes the freeway system. And the CHP and Caltrans, we truly are partners, and I want you to know that the Highway Patrol, we could not do our job without you, so thank you very much for our partnership. You know, Caltrans is tasked with the important responsibility of keeping our freeway system up to date and traffic moving throughout the state. Unfortunately, it's also one of the most dangerous jobs. I'd like to take this opportunity to discuss an important law that was designed to save lives, specifically those of us that work day in and day out on the freeways, and that's the Move Over, Slow Down law.
Somehow, the family and friends of people who've been injured and killed in highway work zones see orange cones differently than the average driver.
If you see a Caltrans or other emergency vehicle on the side of the highway with its lights flashing, move over if safe to do so, or slow down. It's the law.
Today we do gather to pay respects to those of our, and I say family because they are truly our family members. And Caltrans, to me, is a family. And as family, we look out and care for each other. We share the interests, joys, and sorrows of each other. We want the same thing. That's to perform our job safely and return home to our loved ones each day.
PEG represents approximately 13,000 state engineers, land surveyors, and architects throughout the state. Of the 183 that have passed on duty from Caltrans, 37 have come from our ranks. And for several years, PEG had sought to have a section of the state highway dedicated in memory of state engineers who have lost their lives in the line of duty. And in 2012, a resolution was passed in the legislature that designated the Route 550 interchange in downtown Sacramento as the California State Engineer Memorial Interchange.
I was asked to speak a little bit on safety, and what I want to say is the one thing that irks me the most is when I hear operators and people talk about that they're only responsible for themselves and safety. And 20 years experience, I can't begin to imagine how many more vests or coveralls would be up here if people didn't watch out for each other. Maybe just warning the next operator about a dangerous condition coming up and an errant vehicle approaching the work site. But you guys are your best resource for each other in avoiding a potential accident, injury, or a death in the workplace.
Hi, I'm Richard Almanzon Jr. I am an operator 2 at the East LA Road Maintenance Yard. My years of experience, I'm almost at 5 years with Caltrans. I started as a PI on the 138 and the 15 at the Cajon Yard, plowing snow and craft coal, slab work, and brought it over here. And I was recently involved in an accident. Thank God it wasn't as bad as it could have been. The backup truck took most of the blows, you could tell from the attenuator. I was in the sweeper up in front, but still got a good jolt from the errant vehicle.
One injury, one loss is one too many.
We must watch out for one another to keep each other in our workplace safe.
You know that the sacrifices made by those 183 Caltrans employees, and specifically the 32 employees from District 7 that have been killed in the line of duty, will never be forgotten by your brothers and sisters at the California Highway Patrol.
We honor those that have passed in California and other states working to keep our roadways safe, and we stand here in partnership with you all.
And Caltrans, to me, is a family. And as family, we look out and care for each other. And that's to perform our job safely and return home to our loved ones each day.
So I want to encourage everybody that you guys are responsible for each other. You know, you guys are each other's eyes and ears out in the road.